And we're live. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, big up yourself. Um, yeah, I am here
Hi
with
guys.
hello, doctor.
Hi, what's
Look at the
how are
first
you?
comment from
Oh
Compose.
my god, I'm on my phone, so let me check.
No, okay, actually, don't check. Don't check.
Oh no, Connor, Connor. You know what? I
No,
didn't
it's
think
from
about it
Compose.
yesterday.
It's from Compose Smurf.
Oh yeah, compost. I saw a C and I was like,
Yeah.
my god, you know what? I should have come on later. I should have come on later.
Okay. Let me send you backstage then.
Exactly.
Shout out to Faith in the building. Oh god. I was not expecting to start like this. All right, we're gonna talk about whatever, man. Football Power Hour.
Yes, the penalty. Curling it, and maybe just winning it again for Manchester United. He's got that shot! He's outstanding!
Okay, all right. Take two. Hello, doctor. this,
Hi, boss.
this
How are
show
you?
started off
Chaotic.
already messed up
Yeah.
and chaos. Anyway. First of all, let's just quickly just talk about the game. Thoughts on the game yesterday. I want to ask you
Oh,
about. Yeah.
so it- I like the game. The game was great because we got to see Mbuemo in action with Cunha and who was the third guy? Bruno, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like I can see how Mbuemo is just I can see how he gets so many goals, and I love the link up. The
Yeah.
first what he played for what the first half, right?
Yeah.
He I was like I can see Amarin's like thought process on paper, and I love it.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
such a
it.
good baller. Like that first link up where I think the ball came, the way you connected with Bruno, Ahmad,
Yeah,
and
and
then
even Cunha.
and then Cunha ended up getting the chance, right? Because it
Yeah,
was just like it was a
and let me
snippet.
just say, let
Yeah.
me just say, instead of Dalo playing, it should have been Dogu, because I feel like Dogu would have even linked up better, and Dalo has to pick up his game, step up, you
Mm,
know, because
mm.
it wasn't working out. I think against Fiorentina, instead of Dalo, Dogu should play, because I really want to see the same lineup, but Dogu instead of Dalo.
Interesting point,
I want to see because I feel like against West Ham, Dogu was balling,
Mm,
and I feel
mm.
like I wanted to see that. Also, that's positive. I should have started with the negative,
Yeah,
sorry, and ended with the positive. Let me just quickly get out
yeah,
the negative out of the way.
yeah.
Bruno, I love Bruno, and I'm a staunch defender of Bruno, but I think it was Riri that was saying that he has to relinquish a little bit of control.
Hmm.
I'm seeing it now. Like I'm seeing the
Mm.
second goal, Everton scored. Bruno, come on. It will cause a whole lot of confusion. Bayern there probably looked away. It was a whole mess.
Hmm.
I need him. I need you to calm down. Just calm it just a little bit.
Yeah. I
Also,
the little spat that he had with is it in DIA or whatever his
yeah.
I actually never seen that before where players are like really like uh,
And
like
yeah,
go-
I don't know whether the ball came off of Heaven or Ahmad, because on the app it was saying it came off of Ahmad. On Google it was saying it came off of Heaven. But either way, that was unfortunate. They have to get over it.
yeah.
We seriously need a midfielder or two. We
Mm.
need. I don't care. It's said the Sesko thing will be great to have him, but our midfield is lacking.
You
And
know,
this game
if you,
exposed, like we could see it.
funny you say that because like I'm wondering if we get a midfielder, what does that mean for Kobe?
Oh, it's we need somebody who complements Kobe or complements everybody else. Like I don't know, we need somebody with a bit more of a presence in the. Kobe's still going to play, but I just feel like the defense was great, the
Mm.
attack is great, but when I'm watching the game, there's nothing to connect it to.
You know, it,
I don't know that it looks lacking in the middle.
yeah. There is for sure there's an imbalance because I feel like it's like this because we play with this two midfield situation
Yeah,
and to have two midfielders that are going to usually maybe play against other teams that play like say 4-3-3 or whatever, it's like
yeah,
it puts us in a little bit of a difficult situation. You need ballers,
yeah,
ballers
exactly. Or
to
somebody who is like somebody who I don't know how to explain it,
yeah.
but
It,
somebody with presence, you know? Because
it's not
okay,
just
no,
presence
wait,
though. It's like
it's
you need to be able to you can't be a specialist. You need to have a
yeah,
you need to have a a balanced sort of like
yeah,
player who's
exactly.
able to win the
How would
ball back, somebody who's
how
really
would you
passing as
how
well. Go ahead.
how
Go ahead.
would you describe Ugarte? Is he attacking or defensive?
Defensive. Ugarte is a specialist.
So
He's a
yes,
offensive.
and also yeah, and how about Kobe? Is he attacking or defensive?
Ooh, Kobe.
Because I'm about to
Kobe is a player that is calm under pressure.
yeah,
But he's not. His defensive work rate is not high. So
not
I
as
feel
good,
like
yeah.
he's
But
best used a
so
little bit
I
high
need
up the pitch for
I
sure.
need somebody who
Yeah,
can work with both Kobe and Ugarte. So since Ugarte is so when the person is playing with Ugarte,
yeah,
he can be attacking and then Ugarte will be defensive. But when they're playing with Kobe, he does the opposite of whatever Kobe is doing.
yeah. So it's like okay, the difference between them is 5 years in age, right? And I feel like
Yeah,
Kobe can still like be developed into what like he's moldable into whatever
yeah. Oh,
to
yeah,
be.
exactly. But the thing is, we don't know where Kobe himself, how Kobe himself describes himself, as a player.
Well,
Because
we
we've
know.
seen him, we've seen him in the 10, we've
Yeah.
seen him in the midfield. Did we see him on the wings? Kind of.
No, I don't think I've seen Kobe on the
No,
wings.
yeah, but okay, maybe he's like, let's describe him as an attacking midfielder. Let's just say that. Because I've seen him more in but you know what I mean. We need somebody who can work off of, be good enough to work off. Like when he's playing with Ugarte is great. When he's playing with Kobe, he's great.
Yeah.
We just need to fix the midfield. And oh, Bayern dear, I love you, but like no, no.
Mm. Hmm.
At
This
this rate, we should
this
have let Tom
yeah.
Heaton play.
You're saying at
No,
this stage we should have done what?
let Tom Heaton play. And you guys know how I feel about Tom Heaton.
You are out here advocating for Tom Heaton. This is crazy. This is crazy. I never heard this before. But this, what I want to say is like, do we, if because the whole reason why we started this part of this conversation is because you're saying we should get another midfielder, and I'm asking,
Yeah,
what does that mean for Kobe? Because like, if we get another
no,
midfielder,
Kobe,
we should sell Kobe. Like,
no,
what's
Kobe can still play for us.
that he doesn't have a
Kobe
future
can still play.
for him. I don't
No, it
think
doesn't.
everyone rates him as much as
No,
we
no,
rate
no.
him. Huh?
That doesn't mean just because I say we need another midfielder doesn't mean we have to sell him.
So what are
Uh,
you? What's the plan for him though? Because he's such he's a world class talent that is being mis he's being underutilized. That's the word. He's being underutilized, and I feel like if at all we get another midfielder, it's going to hamper Kobe's development. It's funny because right now I was thinking about this morning, saying, has Kobe Mano regressed under Ruben Amorim, or is just Ruben
no,
Amorim not giving Kobe enough opportunity?
no. I think it's just been a luck of the draw because Kobe got injured at some point last season. that was Ten Hag was there, right? By the
Yeah.
time he came back, it was he played for like 2 games and got injured again. Then there was
Hmm.
a change of hands, and then he played for like a run of 2, 3 games, gets injured again. It's been unlucky. It's just unlucky him because I feel like if he was great, he would have played all throughout last season. And Ruben was still learning everybody's what's it called positions of where to put
Yeah.
this person, where to put that person.
Hmm.
So um, it's just been unlucky. I think this is the season, the upcoming season, the season where Ruben is gonna figure out where to put Kobe because I feel like he does like the youngsters, so we'll figure it out.
But that's anyway. The thing is like where? Because we are
I,
so
I
this
don't know.
overpopulated
We
with
don't know.
the you know.
Yeah.
It's like these we got enough tens. So in terms of attacking midfielder, I don't know if I feel like even somebody like Ahmad is gonna get in there, is gonna play
Also,
10 before Kobe plays this coming season, you know? And maybe it's like an FA Cup game or whatever, or Carabao Cup game or something like that. So it's for me, I feel like we're underutilizing Kobe, and what and when you even when you're taking care of a plant and you don't water it, like you're stunting its growth, and the tree won't be as tall as it can be. And if
yeah,
things stay like this, now if Ruben gets fired and then we get a different coach, and that is a totally different like landscape now for Kobe. You get what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I
And
totally get what you
so it's just a conundrum for me. I do not know where we go next with Kobe Mano. You know,
mean. Hopefully, the Fiorentina game will give us insight to
mm.
where we go with him. And I see somebody said Euro needs a rest.
We'll get to Euro. We'll get to Euro.
Yeah,
I want
don't.
to.
Okay,
Will's comments saying Kobe flopping since the Euros needs to be studied.
no, he needed a break. Because do you know what happened? He
Yeah,
played. So the season before, he played Champions League, FA Cup, uh, all of the Carabao Cup, all the way leading up to Euros. And when
yeah,
he played in the Euros, he played every single game, minute after minute after minute. Came back, had like a 2 week break, then started playing again. So obviously he's gonna get injured. I don't think he flopped. It's just that his body sat him down. When you overwork your body, that's what happens. It's gonna break down.
I don't
Just
buy the overworking argument.
no, no, no.
I really
Just
don't. Like I
no. I
see
did.
Wrap Up is saying Kobe is insinuating Kobe was overplayed, but is Lamine Yamal
Mm,
overplayed?
yes, even Lamine Yamal has age on his side, but I really feel like he has to slow
It's just
it
a
down a little
3 year
bit.
difference.
No,
You know?
no. Trust me, when I don't I'm afraid you know how like not just physically but mentally eventually I
Yeah.
feel like Lemmy is gonna get burnt out and I don't want that to happen. So you have to put protocols in place where they can that's why the World Cup next year
Yeah.
happening right after the season.
Yeah.
I'm shaking on that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It granted not everybody is going to play, but like um I'm just scared, especially for countries like England, like the English players
Yeah.
and the Argentina, the big ones, the Brazils, Germany,
Yeah.
France,
Hmm.
Mbappe and co. You know, us African countries, and now there's more countries going into the World Cup. There's 44 instead of like 36,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like a table format or something like that. Something like what they're gonna do. It's crazy.
Do you think Thomas Tuchel is gonna play Kobe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you know what? The England team is gonna want to prove a point. Do you know why? Because
Yeah.
the English women's team have won back-to-back Euros, and the last Women's World Cup they got to the finals and they played great. They lost on penalties. So now I saw there was a discourse online where people were asking, "W- why can't the men's team do what the women's team are doing?" And it's a valid question.
Mm.
We have veered off way off of Manchester United in yesterday's game.
I hear
But
you. I hear you.
look, I hope you're writing every question down because it's a valid question.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at Rep Up's comment saying nobody fits the Amarim midfield setup. It's the harsh reality.
That's true. That's true. That's why I'm saying he has to be like, I need to get somebody that fits my system, at least one, so I can do a workaround. Now he kind of has the defense. He
Yeah.
kind of has the attack. The goalkeeper situation, we can just
Okay.
pray
Okay.
it away.
All right. All right. Let's transition into Lenny Euro then.
Oh,
How what are your like, Lenny
I
Euro needs the rest
he's
apparently,
amazing. He
right?
does, but he's amazing. Oh my God, let me just say him, even like all of them. I
Yeah.
don't know whatever they're eating, they should continue eating that. Whatever mentality they decide to dig in, I don't. They should just continue that way.
You
I
know,
mean,
okay.
I,
Okay.
ju- I just, I
Uh-huh.
just, I have not a bad word to say about Lenny.
You don't have a bad word to say about him.
No, like so far in these three games, I
Yeah.
don't have a bad word.
Okay. So in your opinion, he played well.
So far, over the three games, I was very impressed.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, what about who else? Who else played yesterday that was impressive or was
Um,
interesting? Let's see. Mason Mount. Mason Mount. Can we talk about Mason Mount?
that's
Yo.
look.
Okay.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
The goal was good, but
Okay.
after that, I was like, and and you're wearing the number 7. You're supposed to be banging goals like that. You need more. You see how? Do you know what? Atletico Bilbao. You remember the game, right?
Yeah.
Where he came on and scored those 2 goals. He was very good in that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he was average. You have to live up to the name of the number 7 shirt. And you are balling in Chelsea. You better. And it's like when so far, let's just okay. Example: Bruno plays great. 90% of the time, he plays amazing. You fully expect when Bruno has a penalty, he's gonna score it. Free kick, 90% of the time, is gonna go in. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
obviously, 10% is not. He's gonna be whiny and
I mean,
annoying.
penalties for sure. Penalties for
Yeah,
sure. But like free kicks,
I said 90% of the time, the free
90
kicks
is
go in.
really
Mhm.
high. 90% of free kicks is really high.
Yeah,
Come on now, dog.
of course, I'm always going to defend and give him like a high rating. So I'm just letting you know for the run up. The new season starts in 13 days. I'm just letting people know. As much as I gave Bruno like I said Bruno should stop whining. I need people to also know that I'm going to
Mhm.
defend him. Okay.
I hear
Even
it. I
I
hear it.
expect I expect Mason Mount to play a lot better. He has to work. You see, the reason why I say I expect him to play a lot better is because now he has what's it called? He has people. He has to earn
Yeah.
his place on the team. We have 2 new people who probably Amarim is gonna rotate, and he's lucky Amarim likes him. You
Mm,
know.
mm,
But and then you forget that Joshua Zexi is also there. Hoyland is also trying to be up front and be scoring.
yeah.
You can't just give an average. I won't lie, the goal was good,
The goal was
but
good.
it was
Here's my theory about like maybe
yeah,
why Mason didn't particularly shine other than the goal. I see wrap up says Mason was there for the goal and then he ghosted. The
exactly.
supporting cast though was not as quality as like if Mason had was playing in the first half, you probably would have.
Probably he'd be best. Yeah,
Yeah, because
probably yeah.
here's the thing, and I agree with you. Yes, the kit number is never gonna help him. You're like, well, that's what you want from a number 7. But the thing is, he's one of those players that might be really immense. You know, like for Ruben Amorim, he might actually have a very very everybody's eyes are gonna be on Mbumo and Cunha, but
Mm,
Mason Mount might actually end up becoming a very very important player more than a lot of
yeah.
people imagine.
Oh no, I really hope he does. I hope he does, and I hope he. Do you know what? I
Yeah.
really do hope we win stuff with him on our team, but like he has to put in the work. You know. There's somebody I want to talk about. Let's get back to Cunha. He had
Okay.
several chances, and I see why he gets a lot of goals because
Yeah.
he gets into space. He somehow appears where nobody's looking because he. I feel like he calculates where let's say there's a rebound, like there's a rebound in his head. You can see he calculates, if I kick it and the goalkeeper parries it out, it's gonna go this way, so let me go stand over there and tap it in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
you can see that's what he did several times. And
Mm-hmm.
luckily for Everton, Pickford saved them so many times. Because we could have been what, 5-2, 5-6-2. There was
Damn.
I counted.
Yeah.
Even Cunha got unlucky. I was like, God damn it, Pickford is good.
Mm.
He's England. Pickford is England's number one, right? Oh, am I getting the wrong guy?
Mm-hmm.
Is Pickford England's number one, or
I
that's somebody
think
else?
so. I think it's Jordan Pickford. I can't remember any
You
other
know what?
goalkeeper like taking his spot. Um, yeah, I think it's yeah.
Yeah,
Pickford. It has
yeah,
to
yeah.
be
Oh,
first
thank
in
God.
order.
You-
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
at this rate, I see, and I have to. The first half was so entertaining. Oh my God! After they did a few changes, I was like, oh, boring. Oh,
yeah. So that's why I feel like your assessment of Mason Mount. I know. Like
it's.
he's
I
been
Do you know what made me pull through?
what?
I had Owen United view on one side and
Mm,
and and the MUTV on the other side. And
mhm.
then Owen stream, he started SummerSlam was going on. WWE. It
Okay,
was going on.
okay.
And he went on his wrestling channel and was talking about wrestling. That's how I stayed through the entire 9 minutes. Because I was like, I might as well. I put Netflix on my phone and I was looking at it. I
Damn.
was watching SummerSlam, Owen, MUTV, and then every once in a while, I'm like, and plus it was late here. So the game ended almost midnight.
Wow, wow. Yeah, yeah, maybe yeah, I totally I get you if you're like watching a boring game late at night. It's actually not fun. But I want to say this. I want to say this and like wrap up on the game.
At the game,
Uh
yeah.
that I think the first half showed us glimpses of what's to come, and like you
Yeah.
mentioned, Mbuma, like you, I don't know if you remember that run where he took on three players. Like he
Yeah,
wasn't,
yeah, yeah, I saw
you
that.
know, he just so that type of player who's one eager to take on players and push them off. Like that's the type of player that we need in the midfield. Matter of fact, we need two players like that, and
Yeah,
and like this is kind of full circle of our conversation, but like if we don't get this Ruben Amorim system, I'm actually a little bit I fear for him. I don't know if it's actually going to take off the way I'm
he
hoping
wants
that.
it to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
Um,
also, I get where you're coming from.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing that I liked though that I should also mention is like I feel like Delict is gonna he's gonna be our long term central center back, and I think
Yeah,
Ruben
yeah,
Amorim really trusts him because this is like the
yeah. And
second or
I feel
third.
like
Yeah,
that's because Harry Maguire is on his way out.
yeah.
Even last game, you could see he was working. I feel like he's kind of semi-injured or something like that. Maybe he
Mhm.
has a niggle or something, but yeah. And even I feel like.
You said Harry Maguire might be injured. Did you just? Is that what you
Yeah,
just?
yeah. No, because every time I see him play in the 3 games, or 2 or 3 games,
Mm,
he didn't look like he was like at his 100%. I
mm,
don't know why. I don't
mm,
know whether I don't know. It could be. Look, allegedly, this is my opinion. Like what I'm seeing, he didn't look 100. But
mm,
anyway, he's on his last year, I think, on his contract. So anyway, he's on his way out anyway.
mm.
So
Okay. All right. All right.
one
Uh,
thing
our tendency.
before,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish, and then
it,
I'll say what Arjun said.
I came across an article where Ruben has it said that there's a leadership team in quotes, and it's Bruno Dello, Lisandro Martinez, Mazurawi, Tom Heaton, and the sixth person I think is Dele.
Casemiro is not in the group.
No, I correct. I think it's on MUTV. The but yeah, no, I didn't see Casemiro.
Wait.
So like,
Say those names again. You got Bruno. You
so
got Dallo.
Bruno,
Yeah.
Dallo,
What's Dallo
Tom
doing in
Heaton.
there in the first place? I don't know about Dallo being a leader, but all right, we'll allow it. All right.
I, don't ask me.
Yeah.
Bruno Dallo, Tom Heaton, Lisandro Martinez, Mazarawi, and I think the list. I'm not sure about the list, but I think he's on it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but
Interesting. Interesting. I think we touched a little bit on this yesterday, and I thought my list of those players is it should be Bruno, Maguire,
yeah,
Casemiro,
yeah,
Tom Heaton, and uh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Those are like those guys should be the core, like leaders that Ruben Amorim consults on some things. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Leach, I don't know if he should even be there. I rate Leach. I like Leach, but like if this season he has another injury and he's not available, then I'm sorry, but he has to go. You know,
Yeah.
because
No,
it's
but I feel like Casemiro and Maguire are not on the list because they're on their last legs with their contracts. So
yeah.
obviously they don't want a person who is like uh they don't want to be changing people all the time. They want somebody who's going to be there for a long period of time.
Yeah,
So they expect Bruno to be there till the end of his contract. He has got what 2 3 years left. They expect the rest to be there for the rest of his contract.
yeah,
Mazraoui is going to be there. Tom Heaton, he's probably going to after his contract expires, he's probably going to be like Johnny Evans who transitions into um uh departmental something,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
head
yeah,
coach
yeah.
of goalkeeping or something like that. Lisandro Martinez, he has he's probably going to be there till the end of his contract at least.
Oh gosh, have you
Ah,
apologized to Tom Heaton yet? You know.
look, this is my apology. Tommy, and I'm sorry for doubting you, okay? That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, it's funny because now SLD at the beginning of the show, Doctor was like, Tom Heaton should have played instead of Bayern there, and this is like it's a crazy turnaround. All right, all right. Well, that's enough from that game. I feel like um I want to also make sure that we talk about the first thing. United were offered there are reports that United have been offered uh, a chance to sign Dusan Vlahović, and they rejected it.
Mm.
Is that a good move to be like, no, we're focused on Benjamin
You know,
Sesko? Eh,
as I said yesterday on Good, Bad, and Ugly, we have the opportunity to concentrate on. We can do two things at the same time. As
yeah,
we're doing Sesko, we better be going out here looking for somebody else. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like, why am I wasting my time on one person doing it one at a time? We
Mhm.
have 26 days left on the transfer market, and these things don't are not like a 1 day thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't take just one day. It took how many months to sign Mbumu? Mbumu.
Yes and no, doctor. Some transfers are done on deadline day, though.
Yes, I know, but I don't want us to rush it. You see how we did Sancho on deadline day. Now he's back with us. I'm tired. I'm actually tired. You
Mm,
see, I, people like Anthony and Malasia, they're minding their own damn business. Malasia is out here training in a park, you know,
yeah, yeah.
putting his videos out there, doing putting Bible verses on Instagram,
I
doing a
didn't
good
know
job.
that. He's putting Bible verses on Instagram, Malasia.
He's yes, he's a good boy. He minds his own business, you know.
He's all of a sudden he's
Unlike Sancho and others who are out here doing a madness, and they should just. I need Sancho to go. Him and Ganacho is also equally annoying me. I'm
Mm,
tired. I'm
mm.
actually those two. They can go. Anthony and Malasia will find somewhere for them to be on the team. They can, I can live with them staying. I can actually live with them staying. You know.
All right, all right. Well, so
And
really, go ahead, finish, and then I was gonna ask one
And
last
oh
question. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
and Sesko, he should decide because and don't go to Newcastle. I beg of you. I know Champions League sounds like a good thing. I know sound. I know. I know Champions League sounds like a good thing, but imagine he stays at United, helps us get into Champions League, and we win the Champions League. What story is it gonna give? You know, for the plot. If you think about it, in the long run, in like 2 years.
Can you rephrase that again? What story is it gonna
Okay,
give?
so
When? Yeah.
like what I'm saying is, if he stays at United,
Yeah.
stays to be part of the rebuild, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
his legacy will last longer than if he stays at Newcastle. No shade to them. And
But
falls
Newcastle
out of
has a lot
City.
more to offer than Man United right now.
What Champions League?
Champions League football. They are now like becoming
No,
a tough
but
team to beat.
but let for example,
They finished
Newcastle is
fifth,
not Newcastle is not going to win the Champions League anytime soon.
but they finished
I
fifth.
can bet. And okay, for example, let's say United, let's say he joins United. We finish second. Then next season we enter the Champions League, win the Champions League. Yeah,
You think you
that's
just
one.
enter the Champions
No,
League? You gotta
no.
finish.
Oh,
You
but let me finish
can
my
we
let,
can we finish
let,
fifth? That's the question. Is that a
let,
real like
let
thing?
me finish my hypothesis
Okay,
because I
okay.
haven't gone to. And then you let's say also the second part is let's say he joins Newcastle. They drop out of the Champions League, which they're gonna do, and they get to the semifinals of the FA Cup, get to the semifinals of Carabao Cup, don't win either of that, finish third, and
Why
then
they
next season,
why are they gonna be in the semifinals and just drop out like that? Like doesn't like you don't really think Newcastle even domestic cups they can't win?
they're losing players, and then they brought every person they bid on has left, has declined them. And they brought in Anthony Langa. No shade to Anthony Langa. He's great.
Yeah,
And
but
Isak, and
that's
then
just
Isak, one of their top scorers, Isak, is probably going to go to Liverpool. But can we be for real? Like, uh, what do you really think they're gonna do anything?
Doctor, football doesn't operate on feeling. I think like the same Newcastle that you're like mocking right now, they beat
I'm not
Liverpool.
mocking.
You are.
I'm not
You
mocking.
said the
I'm not
semi-final of
mocking.
Carabao. They
They
did
beat
they
no
win
no
the
they
Carabao?
beat Liverpool.
Yeah,
Let's be they beat Liverpool with Isak.
they beat Liverpool with Isak, but if Isak goes and they get
Let's
Sesko in there, Sesko can actually maybe fill that
no.
void as well. Like
I'm
what
saying okay, like okay. Let's you know what? Let's just wait and see. Because
All right.
I really,
Only wait and see. All right.
let's just wait and see.
I hear you. Let me talk. Let me talk to who's this world champ? Who's this guy? Let's see. Who's this world champs FC? World champ. Who's this? Well, man, like wrap up.
Oh, go on. Listen, I told people not to get giddy, and I've been proven right again. Yeah? Yeah. The Everton game was a reality check. I've accepted there's a few improvements, but I do not care for Sesko. I don't care for him. He's not going to save us. I don't care for Sesko. He's not going to save us. And this will come back to all you fucking groupies jumping up for joy, getting all giddy about Sesko. He's not going to save us. That midfield is disgusting.
He's not gonna save
And I've
us,
been
but
saying it
he'll
time.
get us. He'll get us goals.
Goals, but at the end of the day, this whole goals thing is a fugazi. Yes, we're gonna get goals,
Mm-hmm.
but if we can't defend on a transition, on do basics, them goals are not gonna save us.
Okay, let's tell me.
And
So
also were exposed once Cunha and Bremer went off the pitch. We were shit. We couldn't look after the ball. It went back to Ten Hag / Ollie ball.
but
That's
what
where it went back to.
what do you expect? Wrap up. This same team was shit after we only had these two.
No. This is why I'm saying all this go for Sesko just jumping on the bandwagon like a groupie is nonsense. All you people want Amrin to stay. It's like you want him to get sacked. Because if you get Sesko now, he doesn't score, then what? And then we keep losing 3-1, 3-2, 4-2. Oh, but we're scoring goals. But the midfield is shit. It's a big donut in the midfield. There's Bonnie Blue settings in the midfield. Yeah? Finish, collapse. And then you still got Onana in goal. Sesko's not going to be the saviour. I admit we're going to score more goals. I've never denied that. But if you're smart, you shore up the team because you've already got goals with Cunha and Mbeumo. I've no doubt. I've seen enough. We're going to score goals.
Yeah, you
But
saw
the midfield,
that first half was
the
promising. I know you don't like being optimistic.
the midfield is the hub of every team.
Sure.
And if the midfield is not shored up, we're getting chefed by Arsenal. They're going to dominate the midfield. They're going to keep the ball. And then what they're going to do is if they go ahead, we're finished. Because we're going to try and rely on the odd good passages of play and try to score. But if we go behind, I know this team. If we go behind by 2 goals, even a goal, I'm not sure if we'll come back. Because the setup is not good enough. Kobe was garbage. That guy was horrendous. And I've never been convinced by him. Yeah, he can have the odd good game. He's not good enough.
He shouldn't have been taken
Bruno
like that. Yeah,
Bruno does not work with anybody. And to be fair, like I said in the comments, nobody works in that 2-man midfield. I'm sorry. Nobody works. Ugarte would work in a 3-man midfield. Kobe would work in a 3-man midfield. Casemiro would work in a 3-man midfield. Even though Bruno would work in his 3-man midfield, but he still likes to wander off, but at least it's not as damaging.
Yeah.
But this 2-man midfield at the moment, no, it doesn't work for anybody. Sorry, I've seen it. I've seen it too many times. And then you got Onana in goal as well. He's come back. He's magically going to be ready for the season. Thrown in goal for fun.
Bro, I hear you, but here's the thing. What I gotta ask you also about Mason Mount. Did you what did you?
So again, Mason Mount. I don't have any hatred for the guy. I'd never wanted him at the club. He's just a steady player.
No,
he will get a goal.
No. Hear this.
He does nothing. He's ghost. He's a ghost.
It fully fit Mason Mount. a fully fit
What does that mean? What does a fully fit Mason Mount mean?
like a Mason
His
Mount
last,
that doesn't get injured.
his
He
last,
is gonna be.
do you know
He's gonna.
he's only scored in his last full fit season for Chelsea. He only scored 4 open play goals. 4 open play goals. His assist came from set pieces. He doesn't do much in open play. This is a known fact. I've done my study on Mason Mount. He had a good Champions League run, but he's just a steady player. He's not going to save us. I accepted it. He's not shit, but he's just steady. He's not going to. He's beige. He's not going to do nothing. That's the truth.
You're underestimating him. Like I feel like here's the thing.
He's not underestimating. We have the body of work. Stay fit first of all before you can chat. And even when you was fit for Chelsea, you did after you had your little run.
Yeah.
You did nothing. 4 open play goals for Chelsea in your last season, and you couldn't get an open play assist for how many games?
Really?
Chelsea fans, ask Chelsea fans. I watch Chelsea.
Let's
He's
ask.
not.
I think did Mason Mount, was he horrible in his last season?
No comments.
Exactly.
Get out of here.
That's why when we were signed, nobody wanted him at United.
Hey,
They
don't take
finessed
back
us.
seas. Don't take back seas. We don't accept returns.
But you are
Nobody
the one
wanted him at United.
Okay.
Apart from the Aussie group.
But for real though, like,
yeah.
No, Mason is not a bad player, you know.
He's just steady.
Steady is good. Like, you know.
No, steady's not good. Steady is average.
Nah, right now you need steady. You need the team
No,
to be
but
steady. You need.
Yeah, but the thing is, he offers nothing. You will get the odd goal, but he offers nothing in the game. He just runs about. You barely know he's in the game. I've tried to back it as best as I can, but he does nothing.
Yeah, you guys return Sancho, but
don't
return Mount.
Here's what me I can say. I do think though that Mason Mount is a better player than he has shown at Manchester United. He's a much better player than that, and maybe he's not the only player who's been like that. You know, I think exactly like there are a few more players who are probably at United like performing below their ability right now.
A lot of Man United players are performing below that ability.
Yeah.
Right. So but I that's what I said to wrap up saying a fully fit Mason Mount is gonna help this team immensely.
What does that mean? Fully fit?
Somebody
That's a myth.
Get injured.
It doesn't really mean get fit first of all and do something and have impact in the game.
Bro, the
he
way
doesn't do anything
and just shot just one.
That's
touch,
nice.
Right?
That's not, and I've given him credit for that. He scored, and what did he do? He went ghost. He didn't do anything for the rest of the game.
Was bad as well.
No, we're not doing the support. When he plays, we're not doing that. When he's all the matches he's played, all the minutes he's played for Man United, apart from the Europa League or that game for Bilbao, there's been minimal impact for the team. Let's not lie. Nobody missed Mason Mount whenever he's been gone for the last 2 years. Nobody's missed him. He's offered nothing. He's beige.
Okay.
That's what he is. He doesn't do anything. He's beige.
Okay. All right. So okay, I hear you. I'm not gonna convince you anything on Mason Mount. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever convinced you at all. Wrap up. But my question too is that what about who else was noteworthy of talking about yesterday? Like you saw how Mbumo was he's literally like
the people who are noteworthy.
Yeah, the attack looked sharp with the Mbumo.
Looks like there will be problems.
The attacking patterns are good.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
The attacking patterns are good, but again, like I said to you before,
Yeah.
we need to get hold of the ball for it to be maximized because after 35 minutes, it was dog shit. Let's just be
Yeah,
honest with it.
but you need that
Let's just
midfield.
be honest with it.
That midfield needs surgery, man.
A lot of work.
It's
But
imbalanced, and that
but
was
I
the
told you come and take Leslie Gochuku. You sat around. Now Burnley have come and taken him.
Ogochukwu. What the hell is Ogochukwu?
Listen,
What?
like I said before, this Arsenal game, I'm worried about it because
Yeah.
Arsenal, yeah, they've got a fully functioning team. Yeah, they play crap against Spurs, but it's pre-season. When the real season starts,
Yeah.
they'll be up for it. I'm not stupid, so I know. And the thing is, our midfield is woeful. I'm sorry, I've never. It's so poor. It's worse than Fred. Fred would do a better job than fucking garbage, but we sold him.
Can I ask you the question that I asked Doctor? Then, what does if we get a different midfielder, like what does that mean for Kobe? Because like for me, Kobe Mano should be the
This what does
player,
it mean for Kobe? If you're good enough, you force your way back into the team.
but
I don't do this. You don't do this. Oh, we're blocking pathways. If you're good enough, you get into the team. But anyway, like I said about Kobe,
yeah,
he shouldn't be playing every game. Paul Scholes didn't play every game when he first came into the team. He was put in the team. He didn't play some games. And then when he got to about 24, 20, 23, 24, 25, that's when he solidified his position. Before that, he was in and out of the team. Fergie managed his minutes. That's what. Even with Garnacho, I don't rate him, but we flogged him to death, and we just exposed how crap he was. You could have got away if you just played him for like 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, played his cup game, then you could have got away with gassing him up. But once you played him every single minute of every single game, you exposed how limited he was. You could only play against tired defenses where he looks fast. And as for Kobe, he's still learning his trade. He's not the complete package yet.
okay.
I rate Kobe, but he just needs to be blooded into the team slowly. Yes,
Yeah.
he's got great high potential, but let's not just destroy him and expecting because he'll get treated like Pogba. I see it happening already. Certain fans turning on him already.
We don't want
treatment.
that happening. For me, I feel like we should decide on Kobe. If we get another midfielder, sell Kobe. We'll get good money, pure profit for him.
No. This is another problem. You don't need to sell him. He can be a good bench. He can be a good bench player, and then as he gets confident, he can force a player out of the team. We need to have a quality bench. This is the problem. Oh, sell them straight away. You need to have a quality bench, and he's young. If he was older, if he was like 26, 25, get rid of him. It's not that he's only 20. You don't need to sell him yet. Get rid of Garnacho. Fair enough, Garnacho gone because he's crap. I don't rate him.
Okay, all right. What are we gonna regret passing on Vlahović? By the way, do you think?
No. He's not the player that we need for now. He's been injury prone. I'm sorry. I don't need another one of them players. High wages. He's gonna try and demand high wages. I don't want to hear about Vlahović. If you're gonna go for Vlahović, you might as well go for Mitrovic. Sorry.
Nah, come on now. Nah. You can't say
Mitrovic is better than Vlahović, by the way. You may think it's a joke, but Mitrovic has played in the Prem and demonstrated more than Vlahović has done in Serie A. That's the honest truth.
25 or something. He's 25, and he has.
Vlahović sounds sexy, but he hasn't done anything really. He's had a few goals. He's a decent finisher, but he's not consistent. Injury prone as well. We don't need that.
Watch this happen, right? Maybe we get Sesko, and then Newcastle go for Vlahović, and then Vlahović begs more goals than Sesko. Sometimes football can be like that. You know,
Vlahović is not mobile. Newcastle are going to want to take Vlahović. He's not mobile. He struggles to run about. He's static. He's literally a box striker. He's not mobile at all. So Newcastle like runners.
Okay. All right.
So I don't even care if Newcastle take that. They're not doing shit in the Champions League. They're they're just the punching bag of this year's transfer window. Nobody rates them. Nobody wants to be there apart from like if you're a really lower down team. Like we still want to go there because he wants to play for Champions League, but anyone that wants to do something with their career, they don't want to go there because all the best players are leaving. So
all right,
they're just getting rejected by everybody. But I'm just gonna be honest, Amrin. Listen, I don't rate you, but I'm giving you as much chance as possible to prove me wrong. But I'm gonna say this to you as well. If I see obrigado tax, boy, I'm gonna be giving you bombastic side eye. So don't do it. I do not want to see obrigado tax. I do not want to see Dalobi starting over Dorgu. I do not want to see it.
All right. Big up, wrap up. He says no obrigado text. We don't, and that's partially what when Doctor was talking about the group of leaders or whatever that Ruben Amorim has, and Dalo is in there. That's obrigado text right there. I want to make sure that I straighten this out. SLD, I do not hate Maino. I actually want the best for Maino. That's why I keep asking this question. It's like, what is the plan for Maino? Every player should have a developmental plan, especially a world-class talent like him. We call LMS is right. We call them baby seed off, right? But he's not gonna be baby. He's not gonna become realize his potential if we keep getting players, or if we keep ignoring him and not giving him the chance. And I have this honest question: is like, has Maino regressed, or has he not been given enough opportunity by Ruben? Because Ruben speaks so fondly of him in the media, but then it's like, bro, let the kid play, let the kid build patterns with other partnerships with other players. That's why for me, I really feel like something needs to be done. We just can't just push him onto the bench, and just pretend like he's not there. I don't know. World champ, bro. What are you saying? What aren't you guys? You guys are getting Garnacho. Is that happening? Is that really true? As I think I just saw something that Fabrizio.
Yeah, man. I just have to come to terms with it. Last year I was here saying we don't need Garnacho. I mean, no, we don't need Sancho, and then we got him. And this year now, as much as I wanted to say we're not gonna get Garnacho, it looks like it's going to happen. So I've come. Please, what do I need to look out for? Can you help a brother out? Help me cope with this.
So if you want to catch a Premier League ball, those seats
at the back of the goalpost, the stands, the high. Or do I need to work for NASA?
He definitely will be giving the ball to you in the stands. That's one thing you can look forward to. And also side nettings. If he's not doing that, he's hitting the side netting.
Yeah,
that's Garnacho. But here's the thing, though. He has actually potential. He's got talent. It's just that his ego is bigger than his talent. But maybe going to Chelsea will give the reality check, that he needs. Maybe that, listen, no disrespect to your team, but like, you're not as scrutinized as Manchester United players are. You know what I mean? Like when he goes to Chelsea, he can sort of slide a little bit, not to be too much pressure. There's a lot of wingers. You guys have like your wing stop.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know who he's gonna displace though, because who's your left winger now?
Well, I mean, we're building the thing such that we have two players for each position, or like each profile, Yeah, okay. 2 teams basically. Yeah.
Okay.
2 teams now.
So who's Garnacho gonna be competing with? Because like
I think it's gonna be Garnacho and Gittins on the left.
Okay. And then who's your right winger?
And that's gonna be Neto and Esteban.
Oh yeah. And Neto already looks mint, like what he did in the.
Yeah, Neto is coming because like last season he was just starting. I don't know. He wasn't my favorite, frankly, but then like towards the end he started picking up. So maybe this season he'll cook. Let's see him cook.
You can also look forward to bicycle kicks, by the way.
Where do the bicycle kicks go? Do they, bro? We are serious this year, man. where, where do the bicycle kicks go?
Well, I mean, he'll give you some highlight moments. That's what you can look forward to, bro. Like he'll
All right, okay. So for real, like, let's see, what is he really good at? Like, if you were to put all banter aside,
yeah.
yes, like he has talent, but like, what's the one thing you can say he's really good at this?
Tenacity, relentless, whatever the adverb with a word for relentless. He's relentless. Like if a fullback gets the better of him, he doesn't lose confidence to try keep
Yeah.
on trying.
You
So
keep
that
going.
part he'll do that. He's also good at celebrations. Okay, but yeah. He'll be sitting on the advertising board like SLD, you funny. But like
Yeah.
I think for me that's a very important quality for a winger. Somebody like his mentality seems like it's strong and he doesn't get defeated easily. Because you know, like there's certain wingers where like that game between the winger and the fullback.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight, man. Sometimes the
Yeah.
fullback might have it their day, and then he'll stop everything. But then
Yeah.
if your head is down, then that's it.
Yeah, you remember Wan-Bissaka versus Mitoma. Like, Wan-Bissaka says, no, you're
No,
not
not
passing the
today.
first time. And then, the winger just ends up like passing
And
it.
then every ball is like a back pass from then on.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But he also has potential to really like, like really become a top player. I don't know if he'll be like, making his way into the Argentina team, but I think that should also give him some inspiration to play better and try and like be part of the squad for the World Cup. So
Like, who?
Yeah.
Like, I know
Mm.
that Jadon Sancho was the better footballer between the two of them. Like, there's
Yeah.
no doubt. Like,
Yeah.
I saw Sancho and I was like, all right. Sancho's only thing was that like he was too reserved, in his game.
Mm.
Skillful, technically sound, and everything. He can hold the ball. He won't lose the ball.
Mm.
But he didn't. Like, even after beating his man, he didn't have the explosiveness to like go past him and then take a shot.
Yeah.
Would you say, in that regard, like, what's the aggression level in Garnacho's game? And can he beat his man?
He's actually he's tenacious. He has aggression in him, but it's a bit, sometimes the aggression becomes too much and then he becomes selfish. So there's something that mentally sometimes doesn't really like quite click for Garnacho, but maybe your manager will get give him the coaching that he needs, and he'll actually become better. So I don't know. We'll be watching. I hope he fails. Obviously, I hope he flops. That's
because if he has better fundamentals than Mudryk, bro. I saw Maresca starting to do some things with Mudryk. I didn't think Mudryk was capable of it. So
yeah.
If his fundamentals are good, I know that the coach can get some things out of him. But
he needs direction. Well said, R10. That's actually this is well articulated right here. He's a player that has ingredients, but he needs direction.
We can give him direction. That's not a problem. That's all I need something to cope with. I need
Yeah, and you can tell all the adjectives I'm giving you are like not football related.
No, he's got the PMP,
Yeah.
He's got the vibes.
Yeah. But so wait, so what's going on with your club? Have you guys sold Sterling?
Yeah, bro, we are selling. Do you want players?
No, not from you guys. But it's crazy. I just want to like depress myself by knowing how good your team is at recruiting. Like how recruiting and selling. Like
right now we are selling, bro. It's a fire sale going on at Stamford Bridge. If you need any players, come.
Yard sale.
It's happening, bro.
What's the deal with Nkunku? Is he gone already?
Nkunku is still here. How much do you have?
Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're
Nicolas
fine.
Jackson is still here. You got money?
No.
Hey, you need a backup for Dogu. Ben Chilwell is the champion.
Get out of here, Ben Chilwell. what is this guy saying? Chilwell. Hell to the nah. I would not want to sit. Chilwell? Nah. Shout out to sis Riri in the building.
Going on, Vats?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. Something's going on here. You got the glow. There's something. You're glowing.
Glowing. It's the lemon water.
Okay. All right.
I'm detoxing.
You're detoxing. You know what? This is good. Even Lenny said, "Yo, he sees there's a detox going on right now in our community." So big up to everybody. That's
Yeah.
Doctor. Actually, I never asked Doctor this, but she had started this whole like working out in the summer, blah blah. I don't know how far that's going, but but this
I can't work out in this heat in New York.
Yeah. The Henny got Riri looking fresh.
SLD, you knew too much of my business, bro.
Monday Henny, So yeah, here we are. Apparently Sesko has 48 hours to decide or something like that.
Bro, I'm over this thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm so over this. Just bring me a midfielder, please. After what I've been but I've been saying this for time, right?
Yeah.
I've been saying this for time.
Yeah.
And after what I saw yesterday, I am more convinced that we need more of a 6 than we need a striker, to be fair. I know we need a striker, but I think we need more of a 6 to make sure that we don't leak the amount of goals or the amount of goal scoring opportunities that we will do next season with the current midfield that we have.
Yeah. It's definitely imbalanced. There's a mismatch, and something needs to be addressed about that. But the other thing is which 6s are available that are actually gonna come in and
That's the only thing I'm I know there's not that many out there that we can tap into or try to buy or whatever. But yeah, man, so we went to one game and I watched the other two, and even though we looked good at MetLife, we looked good in Chicago. We even looked good yesterday. The constant that everybody was talking about was our midfield.
Yeah.
If you look at every discussion from every game, they were talking about that midfield. Because it's not like we didn't score goals. We scored goals in every game. Every game we scored goals.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
MetLife, we had 2 goals.
Yeah.
Chicago, we had 3.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Yesterday we had 2 goals. You know what I mean?
This is
the goal scoring is there. There's people to score the goals. But when we gave away the ball and they scored, both times it was in the midfield. If you look at it, if you
that is so true,
really analyze it.
But now when you're talking about losing the ball and conceding goals, I just remembered that Bruno also is culpable, right? Ugarte is getting a lot of flack for yesterday's game, but Bruno also even though
I think what happened after the second half started, and because Ugarte was not having a good deal. Or good game, I should say. I don't know where deal came from.
Yeah.
I got 4 minutes and then I got to jump on round table.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
So because he wasn't having a good deal, Bruno slipped into that thing that he does where he feels like that parent that's a parent of a kid and the father leaves or the mother leaves.
Yes.
That parents feel like he or she needs to overcompensate to fill the gap for that parent that's not there. I feel because Ugarte was having a shit game yesterday, Bruno felt like he needed to play both 8 and 6. And I think that in itself caused problems. I think like I keep saying, he needs to just play a role. Like, you have a role, like just stick to it, even if that player is having a shit game. Because when you try to do both, it causes issues in that midfield, and it causes us to concede, and it causes us to turn the ball over. Because then you're trying to play two positions. And
you're overdoing the more when you try and like bite more than you can chew. You end up not even like eating. You know what I mean? You can
so that I think that's what happened yesterday with him. Because the other two games he didn't have to do that, and he played really well. You didn't hear Bruno was shit, Bruno did this, Bruno turned over the ball. But yeah, that's correct, Arten. He tries to overcorrect when a player like in a certain position is not playing the way they're supposed to. Like even last season, if you look at it, when Garnacho was having a shit time, he would go out to that left, or or if our right was having a problem, he would be on the right. You know what I mean? And then that takes him, and that's why he looks like he's always running around the pitch aimlessly. But it's because he's trying to overcompensate, and he needs to stop doing that. Like, I get that he's a leader and he wants to lead from the front, but leading from the front also entails you knowing when not to overcompensate, because your overcompensation leaves holes in the midfield and then causes us to concede. So that's how I saw the game yesterday.
Oh, yo, thank you for those thoughts. Raz, last quick question before I let you go is, are we ever going to regret passing the opportunity to sign Vlahović?
I don't know who this person is, so I can't really say yes or no. So
well, I guess now you can label him as a Juventus flop, but he was a prospect. He was somebody that
I saw that. I saw we were linked to him like earlier in the transfer window, and then it just died. But I don't know who he is, so I can't really like speak to that aspect of like if we will regret it. I would literally have to go watch something of his to like know who he is, to like speak on that before I can speak on it. But
all right. Okay.
Make sure you redirect when you're done.
I just set it up right now, and
all right.
I'm
See
also
you over there.
You know what? You're gonna miss out on Riley's update about Copa America.
Oh no, Brazil! Brazil! Marta is a goat, my brother.
Right?
Marta is a goat.
Right?
I rewatched that game. I rewatched that game. She is a goat, bro.
Yeah,
that is the goat for the women's women's football. Like straight, hands down, no arguments, none. Yeah, what that woman is doing, she's in her late 30s. Like,
incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But I already watched the end of this, so tell Riley I'm gonna watch it.
For sure. No.
At 39 years old as well, ladies and gentlemen, Marta is an absolute legend. Now then, on Catster's Countdown at the start of each episode, people who are panelists gives up the mascot ready for the episode itself. But I thought I'd bring my mascots for the season to help us get through it together. So I got this, the women's football bits. This is the USB stick, which holds out 3 presentations and 1 document on the women's football. 3 of the presentations is all about the women's football itself, and the documentation is how we can finally end Jerry Barton, and it is big one, let me tell you now. Okay. And also written at this poem, the ban is broken, now it's your turn. Basically, when women's football was banned in 1921, men's football had a year's start.
Wait, Riley, you're dropping some game right now. Wait, what you said? Women's football was banned in
1921, yes. FA affiliated pitches, but they were banned in 1921 until 1971. I've written the poem because you know what, men's football deserves its ban. Because what they did in 1921 was unforgivable. Because guess what? Part of it says it's fear. Fear, guess what? Fear of being too popular, too good, and too powerful. over 53,000 people watched Dick Kerr ladies play at Goodson Park in 1920, and then a year later, FA banned women's football on FA affiliated pitches until 1971. So that explains why. Oh,
Okay.
and I've been
whoa, slow down, Riley. What's in the notes that you have? I need to make sure that like I'm following everything. Like, so that those papers that you have is notes that you wrote.
Notes they notes on the back sheet there, but I've written the poems on that page, this page, and that page.
And those are poems, you said?
This is the full poem itself altogether.
The poem is dedicated to what? To women's football?
Yep, the women's football indeed.
Okay, you wanna read a portion of it? Maybe not all of it, but just like a portion of it, and then as we wrap up the show.
Yes, of course I can.
Or do you want to save it for a different stream? We can also do
well, save it for a different stream of thought.
Yeah, let's do that.
But do you know what's coming home? The men's not brought it home again. The ladies have brought it home. Football is staying here in Britain. England did it again. You are 25 champions. What a way. Oh, yes, Pappy. My summer holidays ended a little earlier because the NWSL returned on Friday. Trinity Rodman. What a goal that was in the NWSL against the Portland Thorns. Absolutely incredible.
That's great. Did you so I guess you watched the Colombia Brazil game, right?
Yes, I've watched parts of it, including that goal, that equalizing goal.
Okay. All right.
Very nice, Mary Kelly. And WSL fixtures for 25-26 is now out.
Okay. All right. We will we can do a separate stream for this and actually just talk about your expectations for women's football, because actually really I want you to give more shine to this. Like
do you know what? I expect women's football to have more positive trajectory. I expect that to reach 800 million fans by 2030. Star, let's not do comparisons. No, it's time to finally end this once.
No, Star is reacting to your harsh proposition of saying ban men's football because women's football was banned. I don't think that's the right way to go, Riley.
I know, but reality. But I'm going to tell you reality in the next stream.
Okay, we'll save it for the next stream. Well, guys, big up Riley Taylor for this. What a lovely return to streaming. Riley says he wrote a poem. I think we gotta do this is an entire show by itself. And make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, because this one is gonna be a big stream, as Riley likes to say. We also want to know the contents of that USB stick. Because all right. Anyway, I'm gonna redirect us to the Reckless round table hosted by Abs. Let's go over there and do a little raid. Let's go do a Football Power Hour raid and support, and go like that stream as well. Even if you will stop it. Oh Lord. Yeah, but let's go support our family over there. And thank you to everybody that hit the like button. Thank you to Lenny again as well for that comment. It's I've been on a personal, like, I need to like really get back in shape, so I hope I can also encourage other people also to do that. So yeah, let's make it our community thing and just hold ourselves accountable, and also remind ourselves that like keep going. Yeah, thank you so much again. And my name is Botswana Papi, and I really hope Benjamin Sesko decides before midday tomorrow, before we do our stream tomorrow. We need some actual break through, you know, in this Benjamin Sesko thing, because I do not like the limbo that we're in right now. All right, just like that, I'm gonna let you. Wow, there's like 17 people watching right now still. Kindly hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Peace.
Football Power Hour.